So I will be playing this tournament that starts in one minute, I think. Each player has 7 minutes and a half. Advanced gods, simple gods, no heroes, and limited choice. Okay, 5 matches. So a game has maximum duration 15 minutes. And there are some players, more or less 15. Okay, it has started. First game against Iron Never Lies. Let me see the status of this player. 176 games, 60 victories. Okay. I don't think he's online. Oof, last time he was here was 10 days ago. Maybe he forgot the tournament. I don't know if I have to click anything. Created 1 minute ago. Let me see the other pairings, if I can see them. Okay, so 8 tables, 16 players. My brother is already playing. Let's see the game. I'm not. You have remaining games to play, please stay online. I don't know. So let me see what he offers. Hestia versus Zeus. Okay. So Hestia may build an additional time if it is in the center. This means that she can build twice in the center. In particular, she can build twice over a level 2, and Zeus may build under himself. This doesn't count as moving up, so he doesn't win if he moves under himself when he is in a level 2. He ends up in a level 3, but he doesn't move up, so he doesn't win by doing this. But still, Zeus is pretty cool. It's only 7.5 minutes. Yes, speedy games. Yes, we have to play fast. So about my game, I don't know if I'm supposed to do anything, but I guess not. Okay, they're playing pretty fast. Okay, Zeus goes to e3 and builds under himself. And this is usually a good defensive move in order to stay close to the opponent. Now Hestia builds twice in c2 and she's threatening to move up. Okay, or maybe she doesn't. Okay, she will build the center, c3. Okay, here I think Zeus may go to c2 and build under himself, or even build on c3. I would prefer to build on c3, as now HTA gets the middle of the board. Let's see. With a worker on the middle, the level 2, it will be hard for Zeus to defend, but now HTA can threaten to win on b4, but I don't think that does much. Okay. She builds on d2 and now Zeus has to defend. And Zeus goes to e3. But now Estia may build twice on c4, and that's what I think she is going for. Yes, and now the game I think is lost, because next move Estia builds twice, creates 2 threats, and Zeus cannot defend both. So I think this is game over already. Okay. Oh no, but she doesn't do that. I think that would win for Estia. Or maybe not. Oh, I think Zeus could defend going to d4 and build under himself. Okay. That's probably why Estia didn't play that. And as you can see, it's not easy for Estia to... It's easy for Zeus to defend, and that is why Zeus is a good defensive god. GG. He's saying GG, but the game isn't over yet. I think he... Yeah, I think he was thinking that Estia would win in b4, but the c2 worker could defend. The game is still... It's anybody's game. And now, Estia having separated workers, I think this is good for Zeus. It will be easier to defend the center. The c2 worker can go to b3 and build under himself, threatening to move up next. And I'm not quite sure what will Estia play now. I would build in e3, I think, because that would probably force Zeus to move up, but then Estia gets kind of stuck. Okay, game abandoned. I think I won this game, or maybe not. Yes, I did. So I see that there are a lot of people that are offline. We have 2 more spectators, Cop24 and Kashma R. So here I think I would move up and build on e4 maybe, yeah. That seems reasonable. I mean, in d3 doesn't seem to make much sense, because Estia can go there and leave that Zeus worker on e3, kind of awkward. Okay. Mm. Now, okay, STA is threatening to win on its c3. Zeus has to defend, and of course with a c2 worker, because if the other worker moves down, then STA just wins on e4. So he's probably thinking where to go. Yeah, I think he made the right choice. Going to d3, not moving down. The problem is, or maybe he. Now this is tricky as going here. If he goes here, he loses on b4. But I don't think he has any choices. Yeah, I think this is lost. If the other worker moves, then STA goes to e3 and builds on e2. And that's another way to win. Oof, if the d3 worker if the d3 worker builds on b3, then oh, okay, and that's game. As they could have also played e3, move to e3 and build on e2. But okay, and this game is over. Let's see if there's any other game going. I guess not. We'll move on to round 2. Okay, I think there are only 8 players online, from what I understand from this. Okay, now I will play against Sunny. Sunny has 5,000 games, a lot of experience. Oof. Okay, so the players who were offline were automatically eliminated. And I don't know why and how, but my brother starts his games earlier. Oh, we have here two gods which involve a little bit of luckiness, cows and Tartars, but we have Cher and Poseidon, which is actually an interesting matchup. Cows is very strong. Sharon is very strong, I mean. I consider him to be the top 2 of the strongest gods of the game, perhaps the strongest. Poseidon is also very strong. So André Luiz is playing Poseidon and Tomatadil is playing Sharon. Or Karen, I don't know how to say it. So Sharon is doing a great job here, which is to separate Poseidon's workers. I like this, since Poseidon playing with separated workers is much weaker, much weaker. Okay, and yeah, Poseidon builds 3 times with his unmoved ground worker. That's a lot. Here I would like this worker to be forced to D1 instead of D3, but okay. I guess this can also work. Okay, so my game started finally. And it is sunny to offer the powers. Good luck. So Siren Erich. This actually seems an interesting matchup. Both gods control the other. I would say Ares is stronger. Let's see. I will pick Ares. So my strategy here against Siren will be to try to play on this row 1, because if I'm in row 1 then Siren cannot force me down. I'll start with workers here to control trying to control the board as much as I can. And Siren is building here in the row 5. So as you can see, okay, I will move her worker and build here. So as I said, I will try to play as much as I can in the lower part of the board. Okay. And Siren, on the other hand, is trying to play as much as she can on row 5, because if I am there, she can always use her power. Now I will move up and build here, because if I get forced to the first row, I stay on level 1. Okay, I will move Ares down and build here. This worker can also, this C1 worker can also help me to defend the other worker, which I like. And now Not sure exactly what to do. I will play here. I have 6 minutes, so I'm ahead on time. Okay, I'm not sure about this move. Yeah, change this move. Now I will move this worker down and build here. So if, yeah. Yes. I don't think I like this move because this worker gets pushed. Okay, that's fine. That's fine, or maybe it's not. I have to go for it, otherwise I have no moves. Okay, I don't mind this move because now my workers stop on D2. Now as you can see, Siren must move because these two workers are obstructing each other. And now I guess I have a win, right? I move to E1, I build here, I'm threatening to go to D2 and build on E1. So this seems very dangerous now for Siren, but she recognizes that, okay. But I will move here, yes, as planned. And I will build here. And this seems over. I just have to move here, build here, just so that Siren can come close. And now I will probably... I still have to be careful though. Okay, I guess. If I move here and build, I move to E1 and build on E2. No, if I move to E2 and build on E1, you can force me. I don't think that works actually. So I will move my worker first. Build here. And now I'm threatening to win by moving to D3 and building on D2, E2. Against silence is a very common strategy to put my workers in the same row or column. and the next space at home set so that Siren can't force me. And I think this is game over. I move here, I build in E2, and then she cannot sing, so there's no way for her to block this threat. Yeah, I think this is it. Good game. Also, Tomata they win this one. What about the others? This game is still in progress. Let's take a look. Okay, so we have Atlas versus Triton. Oof. This might be complicated for Triton if Atlas places his domes carefully. But now... Okay, Atlas has a very aggressive position. Whenever Atlas reaches a level 2 with another adjacent level 2, things become very dangerous. Very dangerous. Okay, I guess here Atlas can play the d4 worker to c3 and build a dome in c2. That's not what he will do. Okay, so Triton is also threatening to win because now he can build in e2. He must go back to d2, I think. He goes back to d2 and builds... Oh no, he doesn't go back. I'm not sure why. Okay. Maybe that's why, I don't know. So Atlas is actually able to defend, and now there's no way for Triton to win in that corner. Now a move like building in b3 seems good for Atlas. We must never stop the way. Atlas builds in b3 and Triton, what he do? Builds on e4, perhaps trying to move up to d4. So I think the plan of this, the goal of this move was to move to e4 and then to d4. And there we have it. Now probably builds on the corner, maybe? Yeah, because now I don't understand this move. Okay, but he is low on time. Okay, but now Triton will just win in the corner. That's how powerful Triton is. Yeah, he can go back to the same square and do the same in the next move, and there's no way to stop it. hide on MK2 recognizes them. And that's a win for Shelder the Conqueror. Let's go. Next game. 0-1. Oigers. He's Spanish. Or from Spain. Let me see the other pairings. So here Sunny versus Sandra Luis. Hide on MK2 the Venus Flytrap. Metadeo Shoulder the Conqueror. Let me see. So this game has already started. It is Metadeo to offer the powers. Okay, so my game has already started. It is me who is to offer the powers. Let me see. I first to try it. I don't know about that, but I don't like Nyx very much. Gaia, I don't think she's balanced against any of these. First Hippolyte, I don't think so. Tartars, I don't feel like playing with Tartars. Nyx. Maybe Nyx. I'm wasting too much time. Oh, I will offer it Triton first. I don't have much more ideas. Here we have Pegasus Iris. Okay, that's a balanced game. So good choice, I think. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of playing with at first. I think Triton is stronger, but I'm not sure. So against Triton I will try to build in this square Z3, A3, C1, C5, because if I dome these squares, Triton gets much weaker, believe me. So now I will build just level 1 so that I can move up. Because domes here in A3 and A3, for example, in this position, this D2 worker of Triton cannot. I mean, he can go to E4, but has to move the other way via C1. I will not waste time. I will try to move up. This worker, it's maybe getting stuck in here. Okay, so my plan. Okay, this might be a bad move, but my plan with this is to build in C2, go to D1, build in C2. He then he blocks, and then I move back to E2 and build in the D1. This might be a bad move though. If I can somehow trap Triton, that would also be good. So builds here. Let's move here. So that next I can build in D1. Notice how I'm threatening to win. If I move to C2 and build twice in C1, I'm threatening 2 squares, and I would win. Okay, I will move here, build twice here, and he has to block this. He has to build here. So he will have to move to E2, but now I can trap this worker. And yeah, what is cool about the C3 worker is that he cannot move to E4. So things are looking actually good for a first. So now I move here, I build twice here, and he can't even build here, and he cannot move to E4, E3. So yeah, I think this is actually over. Okay, so building twice in the perimeter is actually good against Triton. That's why I think this matchup isn't that bad, but still I'm a little afraid of playing against Triton. Well played, okay, well played. And now I have 3 choices to win. So this game is still going. Let's see this one. Here the time situation. Tomatadeo has only a minute and Shelder has still 5 minutes, so he's playing much faster. Here I would say that Iris would prefer to keep the board at the same height. Because imagine if the board is all levels 2, then it is as if Pegasus has no power, and Iris is pretty good on an open board because she can basically move anywhere, and and it is very hard for the opponent to create winning threats because Iris can just jump over. Okay, I actually prefer this position for Iris, I must say. That a4 worker is kind of off the game. One good thing about Pegasus game is that the inner corners d2, b4, d4 are domed. I think that's usually pretty good against Iris because it reduces her mobility. Okay, I like this move, yes. Centralizing the worker. It is usually very good for Iris to have a worker in the center of the board. Okay, I would prefer, not sure. Actually, this seems a good move, because if Pegasus goes to b3 and builds on a4, then the c3 worker can. Okay, yeah, but I prefer this one. Perhaps not build in b3, but Pegasus will most likely, yeah, threaten to win in a5. He knows that Iris can block, but she will have to move to the ground floor, and now Pegasus can just win on a4. Yeah, that's a good win in 3 moves. This game is over. Okay, we'll move on to the next round. And I will play against Shelter the Conqueror. $966 games, 772 victories. So, very experienced player and very high win rate. I'm treating this as a good. Okay, so I could offer Ares Siren again. So I consider running out of time an equally valid loss condition. Okay, I understand that. Yeah, that makes absolute sense. Not quite sure what to offer here, but I have more options now. Ares Hypnos, Erizares. Siren Hydra. Siren Hydra, but Hydra might be very strong. There. Oof. This is a tough one. Okay, I guess I will have to offer Siren Ares again. if I get to play with Ares again. So he's thinking what to choose, so that was probably a good choice, and I get to play with Ares again. Let's see if I... So my plan will be the same as before. I will try to play in the fifth row as much as possible. I start with workers in this configuration because Siren couldn't use her power. Okay, probably we'll build on e3. Maybe not. Yeah, in a1 that makes total sense. And I will do the same as before. I will play here. I don't care about your threats on the first row. Yeah, so as you see, Siren is playing this part of the board. So I think I will just move this worker and build in the corner. Problem with... Okay, I will have to play this because I'm running low on time, but the problem with this is that my c3 worker is... Okay, we don't have that move. I thought I was getting forced to c4, but this is also a pretty good move. Okay, I will move here, trying to stay in the third row. And Siren is already threatening to move up with this move. Okay. So Siren will move to my area, let's say it. My area is the top part of the board, and her area, let's say the most... So I guess here I'll just keep doing this. Okay. And this is what I want, to have blocks here near the wall. So now I will move up and build here. I don't like this move very much, but it is a way for me to stay close to Siren. Now I'll move this worker kind of forcing him to play with the other. So because if he doesn't play with the other worker, he will get knocked off that level 2. Oh no, he can just not move. Okay. Didn't remember that. No problem. Can do this, and once again, look at my workers. Shelter cannot use the power because of this formation. Okay. I will build here and here. Yeah. So here I could go to a4, but he would force me to a5. So I will move his worker and help my workers. Yeah, I think Ares is stronger in this matchup. And actually he made the wrong choice, but I think this is quite balanced. But I get the feeling that it's much easier to play with Ares. So I will keep moving his worker down. And I will build here. Move up if you want to. Of course. So I have only 2 minutes, I have to hurry up. Okay, now I will play this and force his worker to go to the corner to defend. And I will move his worker here. Build. Here. This seems like it's close to a win. Okay, he will use Siren's power. I'll just move here and I will build here. Okay, I understand this move. But I think okay, that's a pretty good move. Because now this worker is useless. Okay. now it is as if I'm playing with no power. Very, very low on time. I might even lose on time. Tough position. I guess I have to play this. And this just seems better for Irish, for Siren. So, as you saw, yeah, now Siren has everything. I cannot play this. I can also not play this. Probably have to play this. Yes, he beat me. Yeah, I think I was better in the middle game, but then I messed up. Just for fun, let me move this for good. GG. So I still think that Erish is stronger in this matchup. I don't know if we'll have another game. Oh, this game is still in progress. It's never a good sign when Europa's token is in a level 3. This means that she cannot remove it. Okay, so, but the game is over anyway, so it doesn't matter. GG. So last game. This player plays from the same IP address as another player. Okay. Does this mean we cannot play? Let us spectate this game. Iris versus Nemesis. I also consider this one to be balanced.
Just to know what you knew. Restless every time we start locking eyes. Lost control. Oh, it's paradise with honesty, but I'm in the dead of the night. Let the darkness take control.
So what can we say about this game? Nemesis has this very well positioned worker. At any time this worker can move to a5, and if Iris is not neighboring the other worker, like she is now, then okay. Game abandoned.
Open up your eyes till you're blinded by the lies, so you can see what you do. Restless every time we start looking as I've lost control. Oh, it's paradise with honesty, but in the dead of the night. Teardrops on the floor, the pain is on me, feel the darkness take control.
So I won my game against my brother. I don't know why. Why me and not him, but who cares? Let's see this game. It may decide who is going to take the trophy home. Okay, so here me and Shelder, we both have 4 points, but I have 1 game more. So if he wins this game, he's going to be victorious. I don't see quite how will Nemesis improve her position. still this is a very tricky position. I think Nemesis might actually be weak. Is now build in A1, please. Yes. Because in C1, I think that would have been a mistake on account of E3, D2, build on C1. Yeah, that worker would be stuck in the corner. And now this is... I think Shelder could try some tricky stuff. Yeah. I don't know. Now this just was hopeless. And Nemesis moves to the corner, builds B4, and exchanges workers. This is so satisfying to watch, because Nemesis just barely gets to use her power. But it's destructive, and she actually wins. It was somewhat surprising. I thought Iris would win this one. And I was actually first. I think I didn't deserve it, but okay. So, good tournament. It's a shame there weren't more people. And yeah, that's it. The time was a bit low as well. We see you next time.